is college. You obviously have to work hard, but in college, all that matters is your test. All that matters in college is how you do on tests, how you do on exams. You'll be fine. For those of you who are European, because I know that, or European or not American actually, I know that you guys go to university, so I'll just include that. If you go to university instead of college, that same thing. You don't really have to worry about homework. I mean, you obviously need to study and you obviously need to know your material, but you don't need to spend 4 or 5 hours a night
Do you got that
doing
teleporter,
things
Jimmy, or you
for
want me to
grade.
get it?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
But Jimmy,
I got it.
you can continue.
If,
I have a story I want to tell.
Yeah. If you're in high school and you don't do your homework, you are probably at your very best going to pass with a high B. I mean, that's the sad reality to it. I'm an AB student. I'm a pretty decent student. I could be, a straight A, 4.0, maybe even higher, because I could be in honors classes if I wasn't so lazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't work all that hard in school. If I really am interested in something, though, I work really hard at it. For example, YouTube. But in college, I don't have to work obviously you have to work very hard, but you don't have to spend so much time on homework. It's literally, you study, your 2 hours, 3 hours a night, obviously, like you normally would, to get the good grades you always do. And on top of that, you go to class, you take your notes like you always would, and you go home. And you don't even need to go to class until like noon anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And
so, like,
sometimes you don't even have to go to
if that was the case, that we're still doing this YouTube channel, right, I mean, you're not even obligated to. I mean, you obviously should, because, you're going to get your education that way. But, I mean, I tell this to Nathan all the time. I say, when we're, much, much older, Nathan, you almost left a max down back here, dude.
Seriously?
When,
Get it.
Yeah, the nuke went off, and it's, like, stuck here.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can be a straight A student.
Right.
It's just, like, the matter of how much you procrastinate, which I do to the highest point possible, and I still get the work done.
Procrastination, level over 10 over here. But, yeah, and it sucks, high school. It really, really sucks. But I tell Nathan all the time, I tell him one day when we are, older and our YouTube channel has grown exponentially because, we're absolutely going ham in the paint to give you guys the best content we possibly can. I mean, to us, it's not even a dream anymore. To us, it's a reality. We're going to do this. This isn't something that, we talk about anymore.
Yeah,
we're doing it right now. And I tell Nathan every day, I go, Nathan, we're going to make this happen. We're going to get this channel off the ground. It's going to be fantastic. When we're, 20, 22 years old, we're going to be White Boy. We're going to be, Woody's Gamertag. We're going to be the big dogs on campus, so to speak. It's not even a joke anymore. It's something that we want more than anything. And, when I'm in college, what I'm going to be doing? What am I going to be doing before class? Video games. What am I going to be doing? Talking to Nathan, about our channel. What am I going to be doing? Making videos. I'm going to be working, because you obviously need your plan A, which is, for me, it's YouTube, my best case scenario. But, when I'm going to be going to college, it's going to be my plan B. I want to become a teacher. And that's really what life's all about, is, opening up all the can of worms you can and seeing how far you can push yourself.
Well, alright,
yeah, Nathan, what was your story?
Me, I'm kind of in a different boat, actually. I think, like, high school, you said you want high school to end, and I actually kind of don't. I really like high school, because kind of like, I mean, other than schoolwork, it is, you hear it all the time, it's the best time of your life, and I try every single day to kind of make the most of that, I try to do things that will make me happy, and make me happy in the long run, and so obviously, you gotta study, and make yourself happy, and same thing goes with college, kind of, you gotta work hard, and I'm gonna bring up a Woody's Gamertag video. It was, The Life of Should I, and basically, if you didn't watch it, it's about kind of choosing a career that will make you happy, and that's important, if you pick something that will make you happy, you won't work a day of your life, and I think about that, and I realize that's something that, could be pretty cool, actually, being able to do something that I would be extremely happy with, and I've kind of got my heart set on YouTube. I really want that to be where I could go. If that could happen, that would be just the best thing in the world. But, like Jimmy said, we're at like
Right.
181 subscribers now. That's a huge number for us, Try to put in your mind 181 people in one room. That's a lot. And, we've only been doing this like 3 months. So, we could,
And we're going to be applying
yeah, we're
partnerships
hopefully going to
soon.
be partnered. That's, that's a little bit of ways away, but we got that. I think that we could do that pretty easily. I
Essentially
think
do
that
it, right.
we're going to get partnered. It's just a matter of time. Will we make it extremely big?
And hard
I
work.
hope so. Because I think that there is a new... Jimmy, are you good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I just want to see if you were loaded. I think that pretty soon, in the next 2 to 3 years, you're going to see a new era of YouTube commentators that are going to...
Dude, that's so weird. I had the same thought for a video
I've
idea
thought
yesterday.
about making that for a while.
That is the weirdest thing. Like the next generation of YouTube comment. Me and Nathan do this all the time. You'll probably see like we'll be doing like one of these kind of videos, and I'll just go, I had that idea yesterday. Like me and Nathan are like connected on like some kind of weird level. Like that SpongeBob episode. Me and you were like brothers, only closer. And he pulls up his shirt. They're like hearts like beating.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, I think that basically what's gonna happen is people are gonna discover, a big YouTube commentator, like us, hopefully, and they're gonna take the reins, and they're gonna really, I think that, 2, 3, 4 channels are gonna really just take off, and that people eventually are gonna just really just choose them over everyone else, and eventually unsubscribe to the big YouTubers and stop watching them. It's going to be a very slow process, but I do see it happening in, the next 2 to 5 years, really. I think it's very well possible. How long is Woody going to be making YouTube videos? He's eventually going to run out of ideas.
How long is
White Boy? They're all growing at an extremely fast rate, but it's going to have to slow down eventually, right?
And this is my thing. I don't wish harm on anybody. Like I don't want their channels to fail. I love White Boy. I love Woody. That I'm a goat. Team gamer tag, and I'm also a Game Boy though. And I honestly don't want to see their channels fail. If everybody could have a YouTube channel that's successful, that'd be the greatest thing ever. But it's obviously it's a business venture along with a community, and
Ooh, lag.
one day
Lag.
Woody has said it himself. He's not going to be the biggest on campus forever. So I don't want him to slow down. I love Woody and I love White Boy, and I want their channels to be awesome. And there are a lot of YouTube commentators I like. We oftentimes use those two because they're probably the two that our group of viewers is most familiar with. There are a lot more out there. XJaws, Team Art, Wings of Redemption. Ali A or
there was
Matrox,
Raw
if you
Instinct, but he got shut
watch
down
him.
copying videos. Bad kid. Don't do that stuff. You don't want to do that because
BK.
get
BK
your
Random.
viewers with your own original ideas, and it's becoming for a lot of people. It seems like difficult, to get known because of the big YouTube commentators. They kind of control. It's kind of like a monopoly, but with more than one person, if you get what I'm trying to say. So like an oligarchy almost, but
Right.
except
Oligarchy, for those of you who aren't in Western Civ yet, oligarchy is a government ruled by a small elite group. So your Woody's gamer tags, your White Boy 7 Streets, your... Now, I'm not saying they're bad
They're
guys.
fantastic
No.
people.
You guys, if you're thinking
Especially
that's
White Boy,
how
I
we're
mean, not sucking up, but
going.
He's been through more than I could ever imagine going through.
And you guys got to understand, they were the ones who inspired us to go this far. They are, our idols. You don't say to yourself, if you want to be an NFL quarterback, oh, I want Tom Brady to not be a quarterback anymore. No, you want Tom Brady to be the best damn quarterback there ever was. but you also want to see how far you can push yourself to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like
achieve your dream.
we don't want to see anyone else fail. We just want to see ourselves also succeed.
Yeah, I mean, no harm done.
That's like what I said earlier. I don't like a couple of you might have misconstrued what I was saying earlier about wanting high school to end. I don't want high school to end because I love my current life. I wake up every morning and I thank the good Lord above that I'm able to live such a fantastic life. And a lot of you might think that I'm just saying that to suck up to the religious people out there. No, I'm a religious guy. I'm not an extremist or anything like that, but I'm a religious guy. I go to church, whatever, and I thank God that I'm able to live this life, and I thank my God that I got a wonderful family and a great life every day, good school, good community. I got a great group of friends, a good girlfriend, and I'm lucky. I'm a lucky guy. A couple great games coming out. Honestly, that's the way I think of my life, and I don't want it to slow down like that, but I do see a future. I know I got to start preparing for that. And for me, honestly, I know it sounds weird, but that means preparing this YouTube channel for this journey that it's about to go on. Because the reason a lot of YouTube channels don't get big is they have big mouths and they talk and they go, oh, I'm going to make a lot of great content when this happens, or I'm going to make a lot of great content when this game comes out. Us, we didn't say, oh, our content will be really good when Black Ops 2 comes out. No. We jumped straight, we dove headfirst into the community. We said, this is who we are, this is what we're all about, and we're here to make great, fantastic videos for you guys. We didn't, thank you, we didn't say something like, oh, Black Ops 2 hasn't come out, so we don't want to start yet because Modern Warfare 3 is going to be, still big. No. We dove right in and we said, look, this is what we're coming to do. We're coming to be an informational channel, but we're also, we want to try and be that funny channel. We want to be new. We want to be different. We don't want to be, White Boy 7th Street and silly.
I'm dead. Oh,
we
no.
don't want to be, he's not always silly. But survive. Survive!
Oh, no!
Survive! Hey.
I got this.
Dude, I cannot even imagine what his gameplay's looking like right now, so, I mean, if I kind of stopped mid-sentence, it's alright, because I can only imagine what he's going through.
With an MP40, clutching it.
Guys, we aren't trying to be anyone else. We're just trying to be us. And, we hope that you guys enjoy that as much as we like making the videos, and that'll get us somewhere someday. And if that's not going to get us somewhere someday, fine. I mean, but that's, a lot of people say that, like, people have asked me before. I do have a couple people I know in real life who know about my YouTube channel, and they ask me sometimes, they go, Jimmy, I do too. They ask me, they go, Jimmy, if people didn't like you for who you were, if people said, Jimmy, your YouTube channel is great, you do bring a lot of good information, but the way you talk's not right, or you're too sorry guys, you're too personal. You're too personal with your subscribers, or this or that. You don't do YouTube right. You try to be too funny. You try to fit corny jokes into your videos. You should probably change this or change that. I'm gonna come for you,
don't
don't worry.
To do anything.
It's
fine.
I wouldn't change what I'm doing. I wouldn't
change myself for the
world. To fix, for the world. Because this is who I am. This is my my YouTube channel. I'm the one running the show.
You guys watch Jimmy clutch this year, yeah.
Did you die?
I got destroyed.
Yeah, they used to call me the Clutch King
back in high school. We just talked about high school ending, Jimmy. I'm getting mixed messages here.
I know, but yeah, guys, it's all about being yourself, and that's really, this video is gonna be really weird. There's gonna be a lot of comedy, a lot of information, a lot of inspirational stuff. That's kind of what I like about making live streams like this. Not a live stream,
we
but
are doing a live
gameplay
stream
while
today,
talking video. Soon, yeah, today technically.
I
so keep your eyes
posted a
open
video.
For that. But it's all about.
It is going to be fantastic. I think you guys are really going to get to see who we are and see our comedy and how we. And keep in mind when we are gonna talk in this live stream, you're gonna think that we're trying to be funny. I think that you're gonna realize, I want you guys to realize this is just naturally what the discussion always ends up being. Like,